What's up, and welcome back to another video here on Free Will Photos. Today, Luminar Neo has released their spring update. Now, pretty much all of the features that I'm going to be covering are free. However, if you are not on a upgrade pass or one of their subscription models, you will not get access to one of the features, and I'll be sure to let you know which one that is when we get to it. But everything else you'll be able to get. Now let's dive into the video. First off, we have the catalog caching. To access it, we can click this little drop down over here by the Luminar icon, click on settings, or you can come up to the top file menu, click on Luminar. Of course, if you're on a Mac, this is only going to be available to you on a Mac. You can click on settings and it brings you to the preferences window. Now, Luminar creates a cache when it works on your files, and you can see the path to wherever your files are being stored for that cache. If Luminar starts to move slow, you can now clear the cache, and it's going to allow Luminar to move a little bit faster. We'll go ahead and close this out and then move on to the next item. The next item is actually pretty exciting. It's inside of the develop module. We'll go ahead and open up the develop filter or module here, and you'll notice we now have auto adjust. Now, I have to make note that this is a paid update. So if you don't have the upgrade pass or one of the subscription models, you won't have access to this update. So we'll go ahead and click on auto adjust. Here's what it looks like after auto adjust, and here's what it looks like before auto adjust. You can see the auto adjust, it gives you a little bit of a darker approach to the image, but this could be a really good way of starting out your edits and getting used to creatively adjusting your images. You notice that I have this on raw right now. It says develop raw. If I close that out, and I'm just going to throw in some structure AI just so that way I can get another instance of develop. This will also work for JPEGs. So you don't have to only use that on develop raw. So I can click on auto adjust more than one time and add it in multiple times over. This time around, it didn't actually do anything because there wasn't really much for it to do. So if I come back over here to edits and I turn this off and turn it back on, it's doing a little bit, but not a whole lot. Definitely not as much as the initial develop raw. You can see this is a much more drastic change. So keep that in mind. It may be helpful down the line. So depth modules received a bump or an update. This is really going to impact the Atmosphere AI. Let me show you how it works. So went ahead and opened up Atmosphere AI. And if I crank up on the amount, you'll see that it is starting to fade over the image. And if I pull up on the depth, you'll see that it blends a little bit more naturally than it previously did. I know that we're not doing a side by side. I just wanted to show you this because if this is a tool that you're using now, it's going to be a little bit better for you. And it's also way more responsive in my testing. So just something to be familiar with. So the next update is actually really exciting. It's inside of the export module. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. When we click export, we are greeted with a updated interface. The first one is new export. We'll touch on that in a second. The second item here is export with previous. Obviously, that's going to allow you to export with whatever your previous settings were. So if you edited an image and then you exported it, and down the line you edit another image and you want to export with the exact same settings to keep consistency, that's where this comes in handy. The next option here is quick exports, and these quick exports help us get the image out a little bit faster in very common formats. So you have JPEG at 100% quality and then JPEG at 80% quality. Those are pretty common. And then of course you have TIFF at 16 and TIFF at 8 bits. Now, as of right now, and I'm not sure if this is coming in the future, we cannot create our own quick exports based off of the settings that we would want. So we're kind of stuck with these four, but it's cool to see that these are starting to get integrated into the export window. Now, let's take a look at the new export dialog. When I click on this, It's going to look very similar to the previous version of the export dialog, where you had format down at the bottom, but they moved it up to the top. That's really the big change in the layout. However, inside of the format, we now have access to export DNG files. This is huge for those of us who want to remain in a raw workflow from one program to the next. It's cool that Luminar has given us this option, and I want to know what your thoughts are about it down in the comment section below. Now, if any of these features excite you and maybe you're not on one of the subscription models or you don't have the upgrade pass, the good news is Luminar Neo is still having a sale, and here's the prices that they're offering Luminar Neo for 1 year subscription at $69. This comes with add-ons and training videos, so that way you learn how to use the software if you're new to it or maybe just getting back into it. Then, of course, if you want to get a lifetime license, it's $119, and this also comes with those add-ons as well as the training videos, so that way you can learn. And then, of course, if you purchased a lifetime license in the past, then they're offering the upgrade pass, and this is only $33. Now, these prices will not be the same forever. So if this is something you are looking to get, then consider going and getting this now. I placed an affiliate link in the description box below. When you use that link, I make a commission for referring you, but this is at no extra charge to you, and I greatly appreciate you supporting this channel in that way. So there's all the updates for the spring release of Luminar Neo. In the comment section below, let me know what your thoughts are about this update. Until next time, I want you to stay inspired and keep creating. Peace.